Hello, everybody. Welcome back here. Welcome to the daily astrology, gravity, and wisdom for you. Thank you guys for watching in the comments for it. Hopefully, this report helps you to gain the wisdom, gain the energy and understanding about the energies in there. And that's my hope for you to keep on going and going for it. One thing I needed to spend some time with this, and hopefully you guys gonna get it in there to it. We are gonna be doing some revision of this duality wars. It's connecting with Mercury retrograde. Some of you already feel the pre-shadow period in there. I'm gonna be talking more about this because Mercury is gonna go back into the 21st degree of Leo. I was looking at the chart and I'm like, oh my God, what the heck for it. And that what the heck right now we can see it. You can see it in your screen, that red arrow in there. It's connecting. It's coming from Sag, from Sagittarius. That is this oppositions with Mars, the Moon, and Jupiter. This is going to be at 5 p.m. So whatever you do at 5 p.m., guys, keep your emotions under control. Keep that anger or that warrior inside of you, and not to create anything and so on and so on. Because earlier in the day, there's going to be some triggers. And trying to understanding all this, you need to understand that the evolution is calling you to evolve, and that is coming from this blue harmonized energies. For it, I'm going to be talking more about when it comes at 5 o'clock during the day. But the main thing it is that the moon is going to be joining Mars during that period. You're going to feel this intense energies in there. Limits, where they're going to come from. You're going to be seeking of what should I do? You're going to be seeking for wisdom and so on. But the issues that you have, the situations that you have is the other person is like, I didn't have those issues. And you're wondering about like, it is the only one that I have those issues. You'll find that the evolution it's calling you because it's giving you something you to get in. So there's going to be some two roads in there. You can take the high road. You can take these positive energies, go forward, and moved on. Okay, by understanding what the lower energies are, or you're going to be choosing the lower energies, running, escaping, going someplace else, not communicating, and the things are going to go not just south, it's just going to crumble. Okay, and this is why this inner wars inside of you that's gonna come in, they're gonna be determining what are you going to do. Are you gonna repeat lessons? You are gonna be going again to the same loop, or are you gonna get out of the loop? And right now the evolution is calling you. I'm gonna tell you where does that come from. For it, that it's coming from this beautiful trines with the south node that is in Libra, and sextile with the north node. So basically, if you're choosing the lower road, you're not going to reach your destination. You're going to see it. Basically, like you're going to be missing the train, you're going to missing the bus, you're going to missing the airplane, you're going to missing an opportunity, and you feel it. Something is not quite right. And with that energies right now that are currently, because Mars and the Moon, they are squaring, of course, Mercury and Venus. Things are about you to look at it deeply within you. Zip it up with what the situations, but have and gain the wisdom when you talk. When you talk with someone, talking about wisdom, talking about growth, talking about this energy of development, because the evolution is calling you. Okay, that north node there it's in Aries. That's what there is. When you're a newborn baby, you're beginning to evolve. Can't stop that process of not growing. The moment you stop the growing, then you become this immature situations is inside of you. And talking about within this, the things are gonna be very interesting through the day. So without further ado, guys, I'm gonna be going in the daily chart. But this 5 o'clock energy is gonna be strong and powerful. Here is that 3 o'clock energies that the duality is gonna come in is really going to test you. Okay, is really going to test you. All right, but the divine has its own way. Forget about that. Okay, guys. So stay tuned. Things are coming. All right, 7 o'clock in the morning. The ascendant is together with Venus. Is ascendant is at 23 degrees. Venus is at 22. That is it. The rising. Those are the energies that you see. You're gonna be seeking about love, and what do you need to heal there. Okay. Venus has two aspects. That is the one with Chiron for it, and the other one that is this mix match square with we are talking about with the moon and Uranus still in there. But look at it up here. Okay, you feel like the things are gonna be boiled, and they are boiling because that it's in the emotions, and of course the emotions they're gonna be under pressures. Your intuition is going to be under pressure, but you need to look at the south node and Lilith that it's in Libra, this trine that it's coming with Pluto, that it's so much powerful. That is going to help you to maintain the balance in the base of a past experience that I'm not going the low road. I'm not going into my past. My past cannot determine my future. My present will. And this is why this inner wars that's gonna come in, they're gonna be highly intense with this, especially that the midheaven that it's in Taurus is squaring the sun. And with this energies, when you get up in the morning, hopefully you're not going to work like 7 o'clock and you're late for work. Some of you will. Okay, pay attention into this for it. You gotta see this energies more of okay, the people have pressures and they put pressures on others. This is what actually happens at work. Okay, you need to understand this, but how you handle it, how you're responding, that is it. What is it within you? So if you take the high road, you take in this high vibrations, more spiritual, you will understand the person is like, hey, are you okay? Can you? What happens? And this is going to be calmed down. Invite the people into your peace, not join them into their war. You see, those is going to be the two differences in there. And hopefully through that duality, they understand the inner wars in there within people. They can be passing from one person to another. Don't resonate when somebody has the inner wars within themselves and try to pass it to other people. Don't get engaged within this, even if that is involving you. That is their problem fixed. Of course, that is going to be the power of the communications triggers all over the place. That is the energy of the ascendant. You are going to be seeing it like this person is communicating. You may go to the person like, hey, can we talk? Why are you like this? I don't want to talk about it. And a lot of the people can have issues with their emotions about the love to it. Mars and the moon, they are coming together. That pressure is coming. You're going to feel this pressure, which is in the next hour at 9 o'clock. I spoke about this yesterday for it. That pressure is going to boil. Okay. And when the water boils, because emotions, the moon represents water, Mars represents fire, but they're in air. So what happens with the water when it boils? Becomes a steam. And now you're in a Gemini. And what is that steam can be? That steam can be boiled on the earth and become this geyser if you go into the Yellowstone Park. You know what I'm talking about. Builds pressure, and also the world just for it. Uh, yeah, something may happen tomorrow with Earth energies in there. We are talking about because Mercury is at Virgo, and those energies are squaring in there for it. So be mindful about this. You're gonna feel those vibrations, okay? But personality is your intuition is gonna be leading you with one tank. Either you're gonna be blowing the fuses, or you are gonna be putting the things in perspective. Because Pluto, Lilith, the North Node, the Sun, okay, Neptune, they're all gonna be putting that energies in there, putting the positiveness. And it is gonna be this energy underneath that is gonna be telling you, chill, relax, things are in order. You need to understand why you're steaming. Okay. Here's the steam. It's gonna be coming in between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning. If you go back like pretty much like a 30 minutes, you're gonna see this energy even more clear. But that's gonna be a square with the true Lilith. Shadow work within the truth within yourself. This squaring with Saturn is like you trying to find the solution. Saturn is like, what kind of solutions you want me to give it to you? I already told you everything. You know everything what you need to do. All you have to do is do it. But what I need to do, just do it what you're supposed to. Evolution is calling. Okay? Look at your North Node. And as you see it in the North Node, all this midheaven together with the Moon, with Mars and Jupiter, guess what? They're right here. They're sextiling the North Node. They are sextiling territory. The wisdom that it's there within you. The only thing is you have to change the perspectives inside of you. Those perspectives is they're going to be leading you somewhere. Where is that somewhere? Going forward. You don't have to know the future. The only thing you have to know is your present actions is going to be determined the future outcomes. That's all it is. It's so simple. So instead of focusing yourself in the future, is like what's come up. I need to know the future. No, your actions in the present. But they should be just from this energy of learning the lessons from the past, but don't go back into the past and redo the same mistakes. Learn from the mistakes and you evolving. Too much going on, guys. Too much, too much. All right, talking about the next hour at 10 o'clock, the ascendant is at Virgo. That it's a opposing Saturn and Neptune, divisions, cloudiness. That's the doubt, of course. That's the duality that it comes in there. But with all this in there, you're going to be able to see and determine what the love is. Okay, we're talking about midheaven is sextiling Venus. And a Venus, it is trining Chiron, and a midheaven is sextiling Chiron. Patterns, this could be emotions, this could be an energies, this could be a physical things in there. Pretty much these energies that are gonna come to it, they are gonna be calling you to choose the positiveness. Those who can't, I mean, you're gonna feel this really need to fix that. And where does that come from? The ascendant that it's at work is in divine energies with Chiron. Chiron is connect with who? With the midheaven, the current moment of work that you need to do, but it's connecting with the love. What is your understandings about love? Okay, and here is things you need to understand. Some people ask, Dio, why the love is going down? You're allowing the love that goes down. But at the same time, there's some people comes in, it's like, Dio, the love is there, but it kind of like evolved. It turned to something else. Yeah, the love evolving. She's turning into inner peace in a soul. You think it's down there. Oh, it's there. It's just in a higher level of vibrations. All right. Talking about the next hour, you're trying to see this balance between what you need to do and a family and so on and so on. The ascendant that is at Libra, it's bringing that for it. But that actually begins to brings this balance, this peace, the peacemakers. Okay, we're talking about the empathy and everything. It is there. That energy is shooting straight forward to Jupiter, to the Moon, to the Mars, and goes with Pluto. That deep transformations that it needs to be in order. Who wants to transform you though? And why? Evolution. You need to understand the processes of evolution cannot be stopped. But when you resist in it, you stop in it. But that resistance in there creates lack of understanding and knowledge. And later on, you get mad that you don't know something. Evolve. It's so simple. Evolve, mature, grow up, fix your things. You guys know what I mean. I know somebody's laughing as an energy. I don't know who that is, but if you put yourself in the chat, that will be okay. All right, talking about the next hour, which is gonna be midday. That is at 12 o'clock for it. The ascendant is in divine energies with Saturn, and the midheaven is trining with Saturn. Now you're gonna be able to seek guidance. At 12 o'clock, you're at lunch. You're like, I need to call this person. I need to talk to that person. I need to see what it is. I have to figure this out because there is certain things I cannot heal. I don't have this balance. You see this red line from midheaven towards Chiron. That is about the time when you make the call. Okay? You are making that call. What are you gonna get though? It all depends of your understanding and what you are authorizing within you. It's 1 o'clock. Of course, this is the authority hour for it, but the authority more of the energy, as you see it here, it's focused here. You're gonna be authorizing actions here. You're gonna be authorizing growth in here. You're gonna be authorizing friendshipness in here. As long as you have it. Okay? And here is that ascendant of Libra that's gonna comes in is gonna be like, here, I give you this divine energies from the universe into Neptune right now. The depth within your spirit with the performance and art. So the universe is seeing your actions. The universe says, I give you, what did you do with what I give you? You want more? Finish what I gave you. It's the same thing with the food, right? Do you need more food? When you have food that you have not finished? And this is what the evolutionist process is in there. You want to evolve, but you have so many things that you want to evolve in there. You power and all this stuff, but you haven't done the work. And the authority right now is like, what? That work needs to be done. Can escape it. All right, 2 o'clock, the midheaven is going to be with Venus, squaring with Uranus is there, but the divine energies from Scorpio, you see them powerful. I spoke about those energies in the past few days about it, specifically about this particular energies in there. That is when you as a Scorpio, that whatever your Scorpio is in your chart, you also have a Scorpio somewhere. Hopefully that's not in the 4th house or the 7th house in there. If it's in the 1st house, you're always seeking at that. In there, if it's in the 10th house, you probably work for FBI or you work in some secret situations and you have more secrets that nobody knows how many secrets you know. Okay, but without being set in there, it is about the energies that you're going to be feeling from coming around. That's going to be the general gravity that it's going to come. That is it about you to be careful with your actions. You to maintain that intuitions that works with the authority. And your point is right in here. We're talking about the North Node. Your destiny, where are you going? your destination. But in order to reach your destiny, you have to do one thing: move forward in life. Staying in the same spot, not doing anything, complaining, whining, and moaning about it, which is that's what Mercury right now maybe feels like it, and together with Venus that it's squaring Uranus, for it, that's what this is coming from. Okay, don't be feel like you feel energy is like, but this doesn't work, that doesn't work. That's what it's coming from. It's gravity. It's collective. Okay, and with that midheaven with Venus in there, it is about to remind you, what did you learn from Saturn? You need to perform it. You can't just go into a class, you pay for the class, and now it's like, yeah, I went to the class. How I know this? Did you do it? No, I'm not doing it, but I just went to the class, just so you know. Why did you went in that class in the first place? Your soul wanted to evolve. You were put there for a reason. It's life. That is what this is. The class is life. All right, talking about the next tower, the midheaven is at Virgo. Yeah, this is kind of like boiling at the steam at 3 o'clock, as I said, guys. The water begins to boil, duality is boiling, and the North Node is like, remember the divine that you have within you. Pluto sends that divine energies to Mercury still in there, and they said, listen, the divine. What would you do if you have all these problems, all these situations, and you have to be asked to act as an angel, to be acting as a divine person? What would you choose? You want to act from a person who is down back into the tribes and he is in fears, he is in all the doubts, and he is struggling for survival because that's what he is, and he cannot see how to see things. Or you're gonna be putting yourself together. It's like, you know what? I may have some issues, but let me move forward. I need to do something else. I can't be doing this insanity. Keep doing the same thing and get the same results. And that is what the divine is trying to tell you. But that is the evolution that will present itself to you, for you to grow for it. And talking about 4 o'clock, the water is boiling. It is boiling. Cannot stop it not to boiling. But that is at the time of that healing with this Chiron, to heal something within that love, to understanding the purpose of that love in there. The ascendant that is at Scorpio, that it's opposing Uranus, opposing Mars, it is the moments that you are going to be seeing at this. But at that moment, what are you telling yourself? If you outgrow these issues, because those similar issues, if you go back into the 21st, okay, in there, you're going to be seeing it. We'll look at it, a certain charts in there. That is it explained how you can resolve this. Okay, and then in that positions, the divine is coming and tells you heal. Who is the hospital of the body? Virgo. Who has to heal that as a pattern? You. Chiron is in Aries. Okay, nobody's job to fix your mental or psychological or emotional state. It's you who have to pick yourself up. Think about it when you are 4, 5, 6 in there. You fell down on the ground to scratch your knees, scratch your hands or whatever. You're going to be finding the power to pick up, or you're going to be laying down on the ground and waiting for someone to indulge you, to pick you up and tell you, oh, everything's going to be okay. Oh, man. Somebody doesn't want to talk about this stuff in there. I don't know idea who it is, but you can feel that energy is there. But yeah, Mercury is going to have a hard time during this periods, because the ascendant that it's there, it's right now, create this squaring for it. Can you breathe on the top of boiling water? No, you're not. If you have put your face on the top of a boiling water that is steaming out, you're not going to be able to breathe. All right, time. It is that time you to see it what that energy does. Time to understanding all these energies. It's time to you to reevaluate everything that it was from the past to bring it into the future. It's at 5 p.m. Seeing it this within you, you're gonna be remember learnings, expressions. You may be gonna be getting it through all this. I want to know my future. You maybe go to any fortune teller, astrologer, tarot reader, uh, psychic reader, friend that knows you very well. He can read you, and so on and so on. You want to know what this is. You already know the answer. Pluto gave you the answer. Have you communicated with the depth from within yourself? Have you learned that you need to heal yourself? Because if not, Mercury retrograde is going to teach you. Because he's going to be coming back to this place. It's going to go back to this 2 degrees in there. Okay? And when you see this, the moon and Mars, they're not going to be that much in there. Mars will be in the Jupiter, but the moon won't be. She's going to be crossing over again. But later on, you're going to have to move on with this. So the choices of that you're going to be seeing it right now, those are going to be a part of your lessons of Mercury retrograde. Did you listen or you don't? Because if you listened, you're going to be learning things far beyond your understanding. So you can work them out. If you didn't listen, guess what? Who's going to make you listen? There. That's going to be the universe. Uranus is going to be really pushing you through a very tough situations. All of a sudden, nothing works. All of a sudden, no communications. All of a sudden, all these awkward events because you're resisting evolution. All right, the answers are coming. Balance with the universe. We're talking about midheaven, that it's divine energies with Uranus. So we had a little fun with that planet and the name today for it. So basically, you don't listen to the universe. The universe is gonna be, where. Yeah. You can laugh if you want to, but it's not funny. The energies, and especially that kick in the butt from him, and right now that he's really communicating love properly. It's time for you to do this. But his cooperations we're talking about with Neptune and Pluto. This is the top 3 guys. Basically, this is the 3 wise men. Okay. So seeing it in there. Don't be, but when you find that balance in there, the imbalance is going to tell you what you have to work on it, what is the balance within you, but also what you need to change. And that is going to be this moments of realizations because you put everything where? You're putting everything up here, guys. This is where you put it in. You put it into the scales. How they're going to move this way, that way, one way. That is going to be you. The judge is going to be you. All right. Talking about divine timing, it's coming. We'll talk about this energy of that you saw earlier in the ascendant at Scorpio. Now the ascendant is at Capricorn. Really powerful divine energies. They're going to come from moon. They're going to be coming in there with the sun. The same time, the divine energies from the ascendant, it's going to be pointing out in there. The whole energy is blowing up here. You're seeing it in your screen. for it. That energy is in the fifth and the sixth house. Be mindful about your kids at this time. Okay. Be careful what you do in the front of your kids. Be careful what you express in the front of your kids. In there, because they're gonna be picked up from you. It's very easy for the kids to basically watching your actions and reactions, and that is actually the one thing that is gonna be coming in towards you. But if you do the right actions, when I do the right things, they can pick it up the right things. They may have some questions, why do you do this, why do you do that, and so on and so on. But that is going to be that particular energies, because the moon, it's feeding within the fifth house. While Jupiter is in the sixth in there, fourth, and Uranus is at the fourth house. This kind of like energies is going to be about the family situations that you need to be fixed within you. But the inner work is your shadow, is the underworld. And that underworld, it's the authority. What kind of authority you have in there? Okay. All right. Talking about the next hour, you already know this energy. That was the T square when the ascendant was at Scorpio. That is 8 o'clock to it. Opposing Uranus. And Uranus is going to be like, you don't listen. There is nothing for you. You didn't work. There is no money for you. You didn't did the evolution. There is no growth for you, and you want to move forward. It's not going to happen. And this is why this energy is currently with Uranus, the moon, and Mercury. It is about like, where is the universe? Do you follow the universe, what it's told you? Did you did the work? What is the work? 10th house. What is the 10th zodiac sign? Capricorn. You see the visions now, because the ascendant is at Capricorn. That is the divine energies towards who? Towards Venus. With love, all things are possible. And this is why those low and high energies, they're going to be coming into you, that duality, because you will understand, don't lower the things within you, but you have to understand the lower things that are there in order to grow higher. If you want to grow higher, you're going to be dealing with something down below. So if you are kind of like in this neutral state from within yourself, things is going to be shift. One way or another, the evolution is coming. You cannot stop it. She has no mercy. Let me tell you that. All right, talking about 9 o'clock, Aquarius energies, pretty much they're coming. You see the age of Aquarius are coming. You develop them. You know how that works to it. Of course, the ascendant is going to be pointing out again out of this point, because currently the moon and Jupiter are coming in together. Okay, and those expressions is in there. You saw them in the ascendant. Now, that 5 o'clock energy, you're going to have to work it out, because it's point you out. Can you be friends with everything? Can you put everything under one roof? Can you be that social butterfly for you first before everybody else? Because if you have this mad cow disease in there, and you throw in a fit, and typical Gemini, lower self, we're talking about it, you complain out of everyone and everybody. Guess what? You complain of the things about you, because you are complacent with yourself. Okay? You don't see the real problem. You're seeking it from outside. That the other is the problem, that's how you feel. Or you gave your powers of others controlling you. And this is why the air signs, it is a one weakness within them. Because they feel everything, and they're allowing this. So be mindful of how you do all those energies within yourself, how you're processing. Good timing. Okay, we're talking about 10 o'clock for it. That is gonna be the midheaven. You're seeking something. You're reading something. You want to figure something out. You maybe go out for a walk. There is this energies with the universe that tells you, hey, go look there. Go look within you. Go watch this movie about this, or go watch and study this material, or go get in there. You're gonna find guidance. You seek the guidance, you have to see it. Uranus tells you, I'm kicking your butt because you deserve it. Here's what you do. And now I want you to go ahead and look at this situation so you can learn. What is a Sag? Sag is all the writers, all the entertainments, all the books, arts, paintings, expressions. How do you express yourself? It's there. But also what you need to heal there. That is it, the love. Beautiful. You see this beautiful triangle with the blue in there? That is a happy hour. And of course, we're talking about 11 o'clock. There is the divine energy between Mars and the authority in there. Your actions going to be based out of this. Okay? The wise people who choose the divine. The other people who choose not to evolve. And the evolution is going to be like, okay, you want everything else. You see everyone moves. You see everyone evolves. You're sitting ducks. You're sitting on the same spot. You're just stuck. You're looping. You're in the same circle. You can't move forward. Why you cannot move forward? Are you immature, or you're in the fears, or you're whatever your situation is? And guess what? The authority says, I'm looking at where to go with my destiny. That is a this north node. The sun energy is here through the work, the divine work that needs to be done, because the midheaven is in Capricorn. Public service. When you serve others, you heal yourself. Okay? The people who, if you need to do something, go helping people of what you need to do. By helping others, you're helping yourself. That is the wisdom of mature empath, not wounded empath, the wounded healer, which is a Chiron. We are talking about the wisdom that you gain there. And your proper divine actions, they're going to be coming in from Mars. They are going to be answered the call from evolution. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully, the astro gravitational report and the wisdom helps you in your life, guys. Hopefully, you are doing okay, and I would love to hear your comments. All right, guys, be love, and I will see you next time.